Well, you guys, I'm gonna make I'm not talking figuratively. I mean literally the cheapest effing pole holders you ever seen in your life. 46. What's half of that, you guys? 23 is half of that. Just so we have some sort of continuity. Always be careful when cutting this PVC, man. It gets everywhere, you guys. Try to keep it from hitting your skin. It's easier said than done. You guys, when I say the cheapest setup ever, I mean the cheapest, easiest setup frickin' ever, okay? That's what I mean. So I'm trying to figure out where I want this pole to angle. That's gonna be perfect, I think, right there, you know, tucked in, just a little forward. That's where you always want it, forward like that. Because it's gonna pull the tip back real, you know, heavy duty. So look at how cheap this is, you guys. I'm going right through the paddle. Can't get any cheaper than that. Look at how tight it is. Now when I need these paddles, when I'm having an emergency, I'm going to have to rip it all apart. But all right, so that's the cheapest pole they're ever made. And let's be honest, probably ever. Look at it. So we clip it in, boom. She's locked up with the paddle. And then I'll have my board out to the side. That's the cheapest you could possibly make one. It's hooked up to the paddle. I got it locked in right here, so the paddle can't come out and just kicked into the side. You got to have the paddles on the boat anyway. And I tried fitting the paddles through both of these. It ain't happening unless you were to move this bracket. So, well, I'm using that space that was going to be negative space. You see what I'm saying? And if I want to add a second one, I'll add it right there. And what's the worst could happen? I got to pull that out. If I need the paddle, no big deal. Here she is. I got a pole holder. Boom. And I'll do the other side. I'm not going to be naive to think that some goofball wouldn't get cut by these sticking out. So I'm just going to take wire nuts. It's about as tight as she gets. There you go. I did snip that one off a little bit because it was a little tighter in there. See, she's on there tight because somebody will end up getting injured. But other than that, now there you go. What do you think, you guys? Look at now. If you're going by, who's going to know any different once the pole's in there, right? There you go. Simple as that. They bite the board and take it. I'm going to be able to troll 2 poles. I don't want to troll anymore in 2 poles. If you're on the walleyes and you got the right rig set up and the right speed, you should be able to catch a couple. That's all there is to it. You don't need 8 poles. Can it help you on a really bad day? Can it help you on a really bad windy day or blah, blah, blah? Oh, you bet it can if you have 8 poles and you're using multiple baits. But if they're hitting and you even got 2 poles in the water, you guys, and you're on the right speed and in the right area, you're gonna catch fish. Okay, so I got 2 there, and then you can have one in your hand or you can rest one on the back of the boat. That makes 3. I mean, that's when I started walleye fishing. There was days, I remember a day we got, I want to say 17 walleye, and we had, I want to say 3 poles tops, because I got to sit on the back of the boat here with a trolling motor, electric motor right here, doing 1 mile an hour, 1.5 mile an hour. I'll just use my phone to judge speed and set my 1 through 6, whatever. And I got to hold the handle. I'm going to make a handle extension maybe so I can sit up there. I'm going to make a PVC to fit over it, my electric motor, and a handle extension, so I can just sit there and enjoy my afternoon, tuck it between my arm. You get what I'm saying? Tuck the handle between my arm. I got a bunch of PVC and junk up on top of the garage there. I'll make something work. This boat is all about making it work with what you got. Period.